Hello, you foodies out there and Sims addicts alike, and welcome to So You Think You Can Cook, the hottest new cooking contest that has ever to grace Simnation, hosted by me, Sweet Nightingale. Now, for those of you that are familiar with my channel, welcome back, and for those of you that are new, I hope you enjoy what we're going to do here, and I hope you stick around and we'll have a good time. So before I get into how this challenge is going to work, I'm going to just answer a couple of questions and get a couple of things out of the way. First of all, we're located in the beautiful destination of Sunlit Tides, and I thought this would be a really nice place to have this little challenge going on here. Now, I've been asked quite a bit lately how old I am. Now, I am older than the average simmer, I guess. I am 41 years old, believe it or not, so, you know, you're never too old to play The Sims in my book, so yeah. Now, also, I'm going to let you all know that I am playing The Sims with a visual impairment, so my gameplay style is going to be a little slower than what probably a lot of your LPers are out there doing. I've noticed that some just really go through it like you're going to a fire, like, you know, just total Speedy McGreedy. I do not do that because, number one, I cannot see well enough to do that, and number two, I don't like to play really fast. It just, you miss a lot, I think, when you play super fast. So if you're looking for a super fast gameplay style, if you want the Speedy McGreedy type thing, then you're going to be disappointed with this channel, and I would recommend that you skip over this and find something else to watch that is to your liking. Now, also, it's great that you leave comments. I love the comments, but, you know, please let it be constructive. You know, if there's anything that you want to see, definitely let me know. But I do not tolerate hater comments or really rude comments. Those are going to be removed, and if it's offensive enough to me, then that comment is, that person is going to be blocked. So keep that in mind. I love the comments. I love the feedback, but, you know, there's just no need for hatefulness and just mean-spirited stuff out there. So with that said, let me just tell you how this challenge is going to work. Now, as I said, this is called So You Think You Can Cook. And if you watched my update video from the other day, we are going to be doing Big Brother. I have a couple of things in the works that is going to be happening. A few of my challenges are going to be ending, so I thought I would replace those with kind of a shorter run challenges, you know, before Sims 4 comes out. And this may carry over into Sims 4, but that is okay. I thought we would try something different, like a little reality show here. So, yeah. Now, how this is going to work, as we can see, I have 5 Sims here, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And these are Sims that I've made that you're probably going to see some familiar Sims and some familiar faces if you're familiar with my LPs and my house review series and stuff. But I'm going to need all of your guys' help. As I said with Big Brother, I need Sims to participate in Big Brother, and with this one too, I need Sims to participate. I'm actually going to need, before this is all over with them, I'm actually going to need 20 Sims from you guys. Now we have 5 right here, but that doesn't mean that they're all going to be sticking in the house. So I am going to need 20 more Sims to actually participate, and I'm going to explain why. So the same rules is going to apply for the, you know, that it does for the Big Brother thing. You can, you know, preferably a young adult. You can actually make adults and elders if you want to. Even teenagers. You know, this one you can make teenagers because teenagers can cook. So it can't be any children, though. Anything younger than teenagers, no, because they cannot cook. So we can have teenagers, young adults, adults, and elders to participate. Please avoid the third-party custom content. You know, I just want to avoid that because sometimes, you know, you can get some really bad stuff out there. So you can feel free to use anything from the Sims 3 store, anything from any expansion pack, any stuff pack, but definitely avoid the third-party custom content. And email me the link to the Sim that you've uploaded onto the exchange. If you would like to submit the same Sim that you submitted for Big Brother, that is fine too. If you've already submitted a Sim for Big Brother and would like to just resubmit that Sim, just let me know, you know, email me and just say, you know, I've submitted a Sim for Big Brother, please consider using this one in the So You Think You Can Cook challenge. And that is perfectly fine. But as I said, I am going to need 20 Sims. So, you know, get to creating, you guys, upload them to the exchange and email me the link to those Sims. You can submit more than one if you like. And my email address is going to be in the description bar of the video, but I'll go over it for you right now. It's Sweet Nightingale 2907, just like my YouTube name, Sweet Nightingale 2907 @gmail.com. So, all right, now let me just show you the house that these guys are going to be in, and I'll just kind of show you what I did. Now, as we go in, here is the front entranceway, and we've already got our Sims right there, which I will introduce you to them in just a little bit. We have a very nice spacious dining room. Now, I didn't really decorate anything up. We can always add like more decor items and stuff later on, but my main thing right now was to build them this place that you know, that they could stay in and so forth. Now, we do have a very, very big kitchen because this is a cooking contest and they're going to need a lot of room to work. We've got 3 stoves. We've also got, you know, pretty much all of the kitchen gadgets like the wood fire oven and everything, the baker's oven, the baker station and all that. So we are going to need all that for this little contest. Over here, now this room is empty, but this is going to be our little task room because we're going to have different challenges and things, and so we're just going to use this room to put the, you know, the different things down and take them back up whenever we need to. So this is going to be our, you know, our big task room that is, because we're going to have challenges that aren't necessarily cooking related. So this is where we're going to be playing those at. Over here is just kind of a little hangout room. We have a sofa, a TV, and a stereo right there. And as we can see, we have upstairs, which that's going to be our bedrooms. Over here is just a little living room area. We have a bunch of sofas. I went ahead and put a couple of desks with computers. We have multi-tabs there. Now, I'm not going to restrict them from computers or TVs or anything like that. You know, they can go ahead and use all that. But we'll try to keep them from listening to a tabcast if we can. You know, we'll just restrict that. We have bookshelves over here. Now what I did is I went ahead and had them shop for all of the recipes. We've got all the alchemy recipes and some sheet music. Now the reason I did that is because, you know, with this being a cooking contest, they are free to read the recipes as they skill up in their cooking skills. So I went ahead and stocked the bookshelves with all that. This is a really nice bathroom and stuff over here. I put in the corner shower or corner tub. We got a really nice shower. We got sinks and everything, mirrors, all that good stuff. Yeah, so that's just going to be a really nice bathroom for when they want to use that. And then we have a sauna room. We just have the sauna and the massage table right there, so that they can do some stuff there. Now upstairs is where they're all going to sleep. I made a communal bathroom up here. Now I went ahead and just, you know, did several bedrooms with double beds and single beds and stuff. And the reason I did that is because I'm not gonna, there's gonna be times where I'm not gonna be controlling them, so we're just gonna go ahead and let them do whatever they're gonna do. Okay. Now over here is I made a communal bathroom. We've got I just did some all-in-one bathrooms right there. So you know, that's pretty cool. And then these just up here are just the bedrooms with the single beds and double beds and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, I did go ahead and build them a pool out in the back right here. We've got a nice pool. We've got a pool bar. We've got the water slide, diving board, everything, a couple of lounge chairs, and a hot tub. So they're going to have, you know, quite a few things that they're going to need to enjoy their stay while they are participating in this contest. Now, how this contest is going to work, I've started out with 5 Sims. Now, we're going to have basically 5 rounds, okay? Each round is going to consist of a challenge. It could be either cooking related or not cooking related. And whoever scores highest in that challenge, like whoever wins or whatever, is going to be immune. And they do not have to go on to the pressure test. Okay? Now, the people that are going to go on to the pressure test are the 2 that scores the lowest. So let's say we did the rock wall. Whoever loses has to go into the pressure test, okay? And whoever wins the race obviously is immune, okay? So now whoever goes into the pressure test has to cook for their life, and whoever makes as many, the pressure test is going to consist of, we'll have them cook 5 meals. We'll try to have a theme sometimes. It may not always happen, but whoever cooks the 5 nicest meals gets to go, is automatically put through to the semifinals. Now, this is going to keep going on for the 5 rounds. Each round is going to have 1 winner, okay? And then so there's going to be 5 Sims that are going to be standing, and those 5 are going to be on to the semifinals. Now, in the finals, this is going to be, the final round is going to work the same way all the other rounds did. We'll have a challenge, and then whoever scores the highest is going to be immune, and then the two that scores the lowest are going to be in the pressure test. And then we'll keep that up until the last sim is standing. So I hope I've explained that pretty well. I'll try to write out the rules so that you guys can read that and get that. I think it'll kind of click in whenever we get to playing, and then it's pretty simple. It really is. It's pretty simple. So, and if you have any questions, you can feel free to leave a comment and ask, and then I can go ahead and try to answer that as best I can. But I think it's pretty straightforward. And as you watch it, you'll be able to figure it out pretty well. So I've made 5 sims here. These are sims that I've had in either Let's Plays or Featured Household or House Reviews. Now, where your sims are going to come in is we're going to go ahead and play with these 5, okay? And then until the last sim is standing. And then when we have just 1 sim left, then we're going to bring in 5 more sims to participate in round 2. Now, the winner of each round does not have to participate in the next round. So let's say the last sim that's going to stand in round 1 does not have to participate until the semifinals. You know, they get to pretty much do anything that they want to do. Same thing for number 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So once they win a round, they don't have to participate until that semifinal round. They can just kind of wander around the house, do whatever they want. They're free as a bird until the semifinal round. So I hope I've made that clear. So where your sims are going to participate is once the last sim is standing in round 1, we're going to bring in 5 more sims. And then we're going to go to round 2 until that last sim is standing, and then we'll have 2 people going on to the semifinals, one of my sims and then a sim that you guys have made. For round 3, we'll move in 5 more sims and so forth until we've done 5 rounds. And each winner of the 5 rounds will be the 5 standing, and then we'll have the semifinal round, and then we'll just keep going until the last sim is standing, period. All right, so let me go ahead and introduce you to the sims. Again, you're going to be seeing some familiar faces. Now, first of all, we have Lenora Atherton. Now, we'll go ahead and turn her around here. I turned off free will for right now, but I will turn it back on so that we can go ahead and get this stuff moving. Now, Lenora, I showed her in one of my featured households. She hails to us from Riverview. And her story is pretty sad. She lost her husband and her son in a plane crash when they went on a trip. She was not feeling very well, so she did not go with them, and so she felt very guilty about being the lone survivor. So she was in deep mourning for quite a while, and but she's out and about, and she wants to try to win this cooking contest. Now, I'll go ahead over her. Everybody here is young adults. So we'll go ahead over her traits and what she likes and everything. Now, we do have a couple of natural cooks, so they're probably going to do a little bit better in this round 1, which is okay. You know, different sims are going to have different traits and different skills, different walks of life. So, you know, when we do some of the non-related cooking challenges, then, you know, they may not do as well as other people will do. So, all right, so Lenora, okay, so she's got a good sense of humor. She's a virtuoso. She's a genius, she's a natural cook, and she is lucky. So she's probably going to do quite well in this challenge, you know, in this round 1 or whatever. Okay, so she's a young adult. She likes classical music. Her favorite food is tri-tip steak, and her favorite color is turquoise. And her astrological sign is, her lifetime wish is she wants to be a hit movie composer. And then her astrological sign is, she is a Scorpio. Okay, so that's Lenora. Now next we have Carla Marino, and I'll turn around so that we can go ahead and see her. Now you might remember Carla because I made her when Monte Vista came out, so she hails to us from Monte Vista. And so I created her to kind of show what Monte Vista looked like. And I also played with her a little bit whenever I was showing the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff whenever that came out. So she was our featured sim there. So as we can see, she is quite glamorous. Now, Carla, you know, she just, you know, she's a single lady, and she's kind of, you know, she's looking for some adventure in her life, and she heard about this cooking contest, and she thought, well, you know, maybe she could go ahead and see what she, you know, see what she was made of, and just see how far she could go with it. Now, again, she's a young adult. She's got a good sense of humor. She's a virtuoso. She's a genius. Wait a minute. Here we go. Yeah, she's got a good sense of humor. She's a virtuoso. She's a genius. She is charismatic, and she is friendly. So, you know, some of them are going to have some of the same traits, which will be interesting to see how well they're going to get along. Now, she also likes classical music. She likes egg rolls, and her favorite color is lilac. And her astrological sign is, let's see, she's a Capricorn. Okay, so I'm sure that she and Lenora are probably going to get along very, very well. Now, next we have Cordelia Elliott, and she comes to us from Dragon Valley. Now, you guys might remember her from my Dragon Valley Let's Play when Dragon Valley came out. Now, she is a genie. Let's see, I think both Carla and Lenora are witches. Now, Cordelia is a genie. Now, her story was that, you know, she's been around a long, long, long time. Ergo, you know, you can see that, you know, from the medieval way that she dresses and stuff. Sometimes she has a hard time fitting in with like present day things, you know. So she kind of dresses like she's, you know, still back in the medieval days. So that kind of, you know, she gets a few sort of weird looks from some people, but, you know, she just kind of shrugs it off and just, you know, she's like, whatever, you know, it is what it is. Now, her story is, she was married long ago, and she was very deeply in love with her husband, but, you know, beings that, you know, she was a genie, her lifespan, you know, she was a freed genie, you know, he ended up freeing her, they fell in love, and, but he was not able to live as long as she did because, you know, she's a genie and he was just a mortal. So she made it her mission in life to try to find a fountain of youth or an elixir or potion to, you know, to try to make somebody young again. And so, you know, she was kind of looking for love again, and just, you know, because she knows that she couldn't bring her husband back. So, you know, she had to move on with her life, but, you know, she's made it her mission in life to try to find something that's going to make people young again, or, you know, prolong their lifespan. All right, so Cordelia, she's got a good sense of humor. Now, she's a natural cook, so she'll probably do pretty well. She's a bookworm, she's a virtuoso, and she has a green thumb. And she likes classical music. We got a lot of people in here that likes classical music, I'll tell you. I didn't really pay attention to much of that whenever I was just, you know, picking the Sims out for this. She likes egg rolls, and her favorite color is turquoise. And she is a Gemini. Okay, so now we have some gentlemen. Okay, so next we have Albert Locke, and you might remember him because I used him in one of my house review series. Now, he's kind of one of those guys that, you know, he pretty much just likes his solitude. He doesn't really care to be around a lot of people. You know, he just likes to do what he does by himself. He's a pretty independent person. Now, he's just a regular human. Now, he's a loner. He's brave. He's adventurous, though. He's neat, and he is a computer whiz. So as we can see, you know, he's not much of the friendly sort. So we're going to see how he gets along with all these other contestants and stuff, and we'll see how he does. Now, he is a young adult. He likes indie music. He likes hot dogs, and his favorite color is green. And he is a Leo. So that is Albert. Now, next we have David Graves. Now, Albert, where did I have Albert? I think Albert was he in Aurora Skies? I think so. I think that's where I placed him. Okay, so here is David Graves. Now, you probably remember him from my Into the Future LP. So he hails to us from Oasis Landing. So he is our futuristic guy. And now he is used to just being able to go to that food synthesizer and just, you know, programming up anything he wants from that food synthesizer. And so, you know, he came back in time. You know, he found a way to kind of travel back into the past. And so he came back to, say, Sunset Valley. And he heard about this cooking contest, and he thought, you know what, I'm just going to stay in the past and just see how I do in this cooking contest. You know, because he's so used to just being able to press a button and program whatever food he wants. And so he wants to kind of have an appreciation for the way people did things in the past. So now David, again, he's a young adult, and he's a genie. He is brave. He's got a good sense of humor. He's a bot fan. He's athletic, and he is friendly. Now, in my Into the Future LP, he was married to Lorelei. So we're going to see how he gets along with these ladies and with Albert. Now, he likes pop music, his favorite food is hamburgers, and he likes the color blue, and he is an Aquarius. All right, so here are our contestants. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn on some free will because I turned it off so that we could go ahead and get them lined up however we wanted them to. So, let's see. I want to go ahead and get into game options. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn on the high free will. And then they can just go ahead and do whatever they want. Now, we're going to go ahead and just give them a day to just settle in. We'll go ahead and just start up the game here. We'll go ahead and give them a day to settle in. And then we'll just kind of see how everybody's going to do. And then, yeah, we'll give them a little while to settle in. We'll see who's going to talk to each other and who's going to make friends and all that. And then we'll go ahead and get into our next, our next challenge here. So it looks like Carla is talking to David, introducing him to David. So we got a consignment specialist. Attention property owner. Okay. Carla is bored. Being boring. So we've already got somebody on over to the crazy. Oh, Cordelia. Yeah. So, now it looks like Albert is, yeah, it looks like Albert is over there playing a social game. So I think Albert's going to be just, I think Albert's going to be just his own little, off in his own little world most of the time, I think. Now it looks like, okay, so it looks like David is attracted to Lenora. Oh, there's neighbors here, but we can't, okay, we got a university mascot, but we can't answer the door. We're not really allowed to go anywhere just because, we're really not allowed to go anywhere because, everybody has to stay in the house. So, Cordelia, are you stuck? Ah! I did not want to do that. Okay. So, alright, so Cordelia, they're just gonna go ahead and talk to some folks and yeah, we'll just kind of see how they're all gonna do. They'll just, as they need to go to the bathroom, they'll take care of all that. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll probably just go ahead and I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and have Cordelia just maybe summon some food. That way, we don't have to have anybody, that way we don't have to have anybody cook anything right now because of, that's going to be kind of cheating right now. So we want to make sure that we don't have to cook anything. So we'll go ahead and have, we'll go ahead and have her just summon some food for everybody. We could go ahead and just have her summon some falafel. And then we'll put a bunch of stuff in the fridge, Now, when she summons all this, it's going to be perfect quality. So we'll just have her summon it all. We'll get it put in the fridge and everything, and that way they'll have some choices to get. Because what they'll do is when they go into the kitchen to get food, they'll just get leftovers. So, we're not going to have to worry about people cooking until we want them to cook. Okay, so here is our falafel. We'll put that in the fridge, and then we'll go ahead and have her summon some egg rolls. Oops. Okay, so we'll go ahead and have her summon some egg rolls, because that's some favorites from people. Egg rolls. And then we'll have her summon some tri-tip steak as well. And these will be some servings, so they will be able to just eat that without any difficulty. Tri-tip steak. All right, so we'll have her just summon all those, and then we'll just go ahead and leave. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so we'll go ahead and put all this into the fridge. And, whoops. Okay. So then they will be able to go ahead and get food as they need it. Alright, there we go. Now, we're just going to go ahead and just let them do their thing. And we'll just keep an eye. Now, looks like David and Carla are talking. David and Carla are talking. And Albert's probably just in the living room watching TV, you know.
Wandu, Fredishe, Tasi, Wasikubalia, Usku, Isinagi.
Okay, so sociable. Alright, so David and Carla are getting along very, very well. David and Carla are getting along very well. Lenora is Lenora's reading. Because she's a bookworm. Cordelia is talking to Albert. So people are just kind of talking, being amusing. So it seems like everybody's getting along pretty well now, right now. So that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and go over their wishes a little bit. Learn science skill. Learn writing skill. We'll go ahead and promise some of the stuff to people. Learn alchemy skill. Play with magic. Enroll in university. We can't do that. Learn base skill. Send a text to Angelique. We can't really talk to anybody outside. Learn alchemy skill. Oh, play with magic. So there is our time portal, which we can't really do much with at the moment. So Emmett's just going to have to go out there and do his thing. Learn guitar skill. Send a text. Can't do that. Enroll in university. We cannot do that. Buy a science research station. We'll probably end up doing that at some point, but not right now. Enroll in university. Cordelia, we can't do that. Visit a graveyard. We can't really go out of the house right now. Travel to the future. Learn athletic skill. Have fortune told. Oop, we can't travel to the future right now. Buy a table tennis thing. So Carla and David are still talking, and of course Albert's on the computers. You know, he's just going to be off in his own little world at times. I think he really is. Lenora's still reading her book. Cordelia, it looks like, is going to go ahead and read something. So we're going to have to make sure that we keep an eye on their inventories and just make sure that... Okay, so Lenora Atherton sent Caroline Elliott a message on Plum Book. Cordelia is a bookworm. A mysterious portal. Carla learned that David is friendly. University welcome kit. So there's our paparazzis. So, yeah, Lenora, you're just really going at it there, just reading your book. So now Cordelia's talking to David. So David, I think, is going to be a popular guy in this house, I think. Carla is going to talk to Cordelia now. So these guys are getting along pretty good. You know, these three, I think, are probably going to be pretty good friends by the time all this happens. So we may go ahead and end up just having people eat. Travel to the future. Can't do that. Take a class. Can't do that. Need a supernatural. Now, they should be able to... Looks like somebody went outside. Okay. So David thinks Lenora is, he's attracted to her. Now, they should be able to get outside to this pool area, should they wish. Yeah, they should be able to. They should be able to get through to that, in that hallway right there.
Tika, Kuwabiya, Kasu, Yachkri, Keleka. Oh.
Okay, so now Lenora's talking to David. And Carla's talking to Albert. Cordelia's watching some TV. So nobody's really gone out to the pool right now. So, you know, nobody's really gone out to the pool right now, but that is okay. So, yeah. So, playing with magic, it sounds like. They do that autonomously, I guess. Okay, what's going on here? Alright guys, now I just moved a couple of things around because it was getting really congested right in here in this area, like when they wanted to get to the computers. So I moved the one computer and desk right there, and then I put this computer right here because otherwise we were going to have some routing issues. So I thought that would be pretty good. David wants to go hot tubbing, so I'm going to just kind of test the waters out and just see if they can get into get out there into things. So we're going to go ahead and have him get in. We might as well before the weather gets really bad. Alright. Alright, yep, they're going to be able to get outside to get into it. That's good. So, we'll see if anybody goes out there to get in with David. Now, I think it's Lenora that's playing with magic. Yep. Yep, she's playing with some magic, and she wants to visit a graveyard during a full moon, but we can't do that. She wants to go hot tubbing. Prepare a meal. Oop. Doggone it. Yeah, prepare a meal. Lenora, I tell you what, why don't you go ahead and get into the hot tub with David? You get in. Go ahead. Alright. Carla. We could just kind of send everybody out to the hot tub and... Well, Carla, you're going to go ahead and read something, which is fine. So here comes Lenora. She's going to go ahead and get in. Alright, Cordelia's watching some TV, and Albert's in there. And David's playing some computer games. So Albert and Lenora are in the hot tub. I thought that was David. Visit a graveyard. We can't really do that. Clean something. Yeah. Come on. Buy a guitar. We will actually be doing stuff like that. So, okay.
Nani Rock, Nula.
Everybody's going to start to get kind of hungry here kind of soon, so we might just go ahead and get everybody to get something to eat. Cordelia, how about you go ahead and summon, we'll go ahead and just summon some food for everybody. I know that we have some stuff in the fridge, but we might as well just go ahead and summon, let's go ahead and summon some food. Let's see what we can have her summon. You know what? We'll get kind of fancy. How about some lobster thermidor?
Mas, tea? Uh-huh.
Yeah, you go ahead and summon all that, Cordelia, and then we'll put it all down here. Come on. Oh, come on. Do it, do it. Yep, put it on the counter. And then let's go ahead and we'll call the household to the meal. we'll go ahead and get everybody fed, and then maybe we might even start our first challenge. Go hot tubbing, read 3 total books, play the guitar. It sounds like people are going to be going into the bathroom there. So, all right.
Shalekti, na, dedevna. Nursky, shushka mom.
So all the ladies are eating. Now we got to get the guys to eat. Okay. All right, David.
Niba.
Okay, Albert, go ahead and get your food. Hurry up. So you're gonna eat out there? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you've got to. All right. So when you're done, we're gonna go ahead and clean all this up. And I think we'll go ahead and do our challenge in, the next morning. Go ahead and do our challenge in the next morning. And because everybody's starting to get kind of tired, we're just going to go ahead and I'm not going to assign beds or anything to anybody. But
Kronk, Ebba, Nashtu.
all right. Okay.
Sulsu, Plurg, Maja, with.
Okay, so Carla met whatever on the plum book. Some people say that blah, 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 blah. Come on. All right. So we'll make sure that everybody cleans. Well, if we need to, we'll have one of the genies just kind of make things, spotless and sparkly. So we got people going to the bathrooms here. And it's going to be raining, so now we'll go ahead and make sure that the food doesn't go bad. Come on. Because we'll have to get all that cleaned up. Okay, they must have put all that away, so yeah, they must have put... Come on. They must have put the leftovers away because I don't see it here anymore. So if something goes bad, then we'll just have one of the genies just kind of do that. Albert is a loner, which means he doesn't really like to story.
Janja Sorbaje.
All right, go ahead and go to the bathroom there. And Cordelia's still talking to... Okay, so Cordelia and Albert are talking. Carla's talking to Albert, it looks like, and playing with magic. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get themselves to bed here on their own, because we, cast a conversion spell on a plantable ingredient. Okay. So they should be able to find beds and stuff to get into. Yeah. Oh, you guys. Yep, you guys just need to go ahead and get on to sleep. So it looks like Albert's going to go ahead on to bed. Yep, Albert's going to go to bed. You guys ought to quit talking and just go to bed because, you guys are just crazy. So Carla, David, and Lenora are getting along very, very well. Very, very well. Whereas Albert's gonna be a force unto his own, I guess.
Hardly. Whiska, choose a me.
Plurb.
I think we're gonna go ahead and get everybody to bed because they're gonna need it. Well, we'll see where they go. We'll see where they go. Okay, so it looks like Cordelia is gonna go to bed. Albert, of course, is in bed. Carla's sleeping. So, I'm gonna go ahead and, David and Lenora, you guys really ought to get to bed. You guys are just crazy.
Kriggle, Kriggle Granu,
All right.
Gronk Phoebe, Tisha.
You guys need to get to bed. Go to bed. I may have to, okay, so it looks like David's going to go to bed, and then as is Lenora. All right, guys, I will be back in the morning when they're all up, and then we will start our first challenge. All right, guys, so Albert, it looks like, is the first one to get up. Now, we're going to go ahead and start round one. Now, it'd be just utter chaos if we pretty much had everybody do it all at once, you know, so we'll kind of take it in spurts, I guess. You know, we'll work with maybe one or two at a time because it's really not, like, round one is not going to be timed. We're actually going to have them cook some stuff. Now, round one is going to consist of, they're going to have to cook 3 meals, and whoever cooks the 3 nicest meals is going to be immune. If there's a tie, then there'll be like 2 of them that are immune. Now, the 2 lowest ones are going to have to go to the pressure test. Now, if they burn a meal, they're not going to be able to replace it. You know, that meal is just done. It doesn't count. You know, if it's bad quality or like horrifying quality, then that doesn't count. So, and it's not going to be timed or anything. So whoever just cooks the 3 nicest meals is going to be immune. And then the 2 bottom ones are going to be up for the pressure test. So anyway, now that Albert is up, now he's not too terribly hungry yet. We've gotten what I have in this kitchen. It's pretty cool because I have the culinary fridge and also the, you know, one of the best stoves here. So we're going to go ahead and have Albert go ahead and start round one. So now when we cook this, we're going to go ahead and have serving size meals, not single meals, but we'll go ahead and have serving size meals. So we'll go ahead and serve breakfast. He can go ahead and make some waffles. And we may have to have him, we can also have him, you know, get on the wood fire oven or the Japanese grill, because round one is not going to be limited to whatever device you want to use. You just have to cook 3. You just have to cook the 3 best meals you can. So it doesn't matter what kind it is right now. It just doesn't matter right now. So now that Albert is up first, we'll just go ahead and have him do it first. David is going to be sleeping for a little bit. Cordelia is going to be getting up soon, so we could go ahead and have Cordelia do it as well. So Cordelia can go ahead and serve breakfast. She can also make some waffles because she's going to be getting up. And okay, Albert is up, definitely. David's going to be sleeping for a while. Carla's going to be sleeping, and Lenora's going to be sleeping for a little bit. So, and I'm going to keep notes of the quality of the food that they all make. So, yeah. It's going to be a little tedious on my part, but that is okay. You know, it is what it's going to be. So we'll end up having quite a bit of food in this house. Now, we can actually, we'll probably go ahead and send, you know, have somebody go shopping or something so that we can have some decent things to, ooh, Albert, I think you burnt that one. We'll also probably go ahead and have someone go shopping or something so that we can, you know, what am I thinking? So that we can, looks like Carla's getting up. So we could go ahead and have Carla get started as well. What was I saying? You know, that way we can get some decent produce. Carla can go ahead and get started. She can go ahead and serve up some waffles. Now I think Albert burnt his, so that's going to be one that Albert is going to be disqualified on.
Oh!
Yeah. Well, Albert, that's strike one. Yeah, Albert, that's going to be strike one for you. Pause that for just a sec. Yeah. All right. So, Albert, that's strike one for you. We're going to go ahead and try it again.
Na na ma.
Well, what's going on with you, Carla? All right. All right, Carla, we want you to go ahead and get started on this challenge as well. Okay. Nope, Carla, you're going to have to stop. All right, so Carla, we're going to go ahead and have you come over to... We need you to do waffles over here. All right, so... Okay, Cordelia got great quality. So we'll go ahead and put this over here. And Cordelia can go ahead and start her next meal. Cordelia, why don't you go ahead and get onto the Japanese grill? Let's see, that's the baker's oven. Yeah, Cordelia, we'll go ahead and put you on the Japanese grill. You can go ahead and serve up some teppanyaki chicken fried rice. All right. So Albert is ready to jump into the frying pan. Okay. Okay, and we'll get David and Carla in here to do their thing a little bit later. But I got my hands full now with doing the three of them right now. So so Cordelia got a cooking skill, because it'll be just chaos if I have all five of them in here doing this. So
Oh!
all right, Albert. Let's hope you don't burn it. See who we can root for here. Okay, so let's see how Cordelia did with hers. All right, Cordelia got very nice quality. We don't want you to grab a plate right now. We're going to go ahead and pop it into the fridge. How about if we have Cordelia come over and do... Cordelia can go ahead and serve breakfast. She can do a breakfast calzone. Oh, and then I need to go ahead and put this into the fridge instead of on the floor. All right, there we go. Okay, so Albert got... Oh, Albert got another strike. I think Albert's going to end up in the pressure test. Oh, poor Albert. Albert, we want you to go ahead and clean this up. We'll get on your stove and we're going to... we're going to try the waffles again. we'll go ahead and let the other two do what they need to do until we're done. Okay, Carla is ready to jump into the frying pan.
Oh! Ha! Whoa! Ooh, sworn Kevney.
Okay, so Carla got great quality waffles. All right. So we'll go ahead and put this into the fridge. All right. So. Okay. What do we got here? Spell check is for the week. Congratulations. Okay, Cordelia got a cooking skill to level 2. So some of them are going to really thrive pretty good on this. Yeah, some of them are really going to thrive, which is pretty cool. Okay. Oh, Cordelia, you didn't do so good, did you? Okay, so Cordelia, you got a strike. We could go ahead and have her try it again. Go ahead and get on to... We'll do a breakfast calzone. And Albert got a cooking skill to level 2. Okay. Alright, so the summer festival. Okay. So we'll have to make sure that we get the others over here to cook their stuff that they need to do. So we got 2 of them in the kitchen right now, which is okay. We'll get Albert done. So Albert got, Albert, how did you do this time? Okay, Albert got great quality. Yeah, you go ahead and grab some because you are hungry. But he did get great quality, so he actually got one. He actually got one pretty good. Alright, and we'll have to see what Cordelia got. Okay guys, so it looks like Albert and Cordelia are done with their stuff. Now we're going to go ahead and get Carla to cook something. So Carla can go ahead, we got Carla to cook one meal. We're going to go ahead and have Carla, Carla, you get over here and make some pancakes. Now she's got one meal of great quality, I think. Yeah, Carla got a great quality. So she can go ahead and start her, she's got 2 more to cook. And then David, I think, needs to cook as well. David's going to go ahead and get some leftovers. So we'll go ahead and see how Carla does with her next meal here. And then, oh, stop. We're going to see how Carla does with her next meal. And I think I'm going to go ahead and, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And we'll continue with we'll continue with round 1 of this challenge in the next part. We've been going on for a little bit, so yeah, we've been going on for a little bit. So we can go ahead and continue this in part 2, and then I'll be able to tell you who goes into the pressure test. We'll give them a little break, and then we'll have our ones go into the pressure test. So anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this challenge. I'm really going to enjoy recording this. I really am. So have a fantastic day. Subscribe to see more of this series, plus into the other series I do that you may be interested in. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this. You know, tell me if you think you're going to like it, and, you know, all that good stuff. Don't forget to make some Sims for me, because I'm going to need those. Hit the heck out of that like button. Would really appreciate that. Give this a big thumbs up. And have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.